Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Oi, Giftball, you see this stupid title, man? No, it's in times, get to it.
So the scene starts with S.H.I.E.L.D. messing with the Tesseract, doing calculations, performing experiments, all that jazz. However, currently, the Tesseract is out there malfunctioning. The Tesseract got the power to destroy the entire planet. If they set that android free, it'll be the end of all of us. You know, something this dangerous gotta be protected at all cost. So tell me why they got Hawkeye defending this. I know some of y'all tired of the Hawkeye slander, but it literally writes itself. Y'all messing with a weapon stronger than an atomic bomb. And the only line of defense the planet got is Hawkeye, my nigga?
A random human, man.
Atomic bomb. And the only line of defense the planet got is Hawkeye, my nigga? Hell nah, bro. Like, bro, this is the type of security they had at the airport during 9/11. They be letting anybody in. Y'all asking to get cooked. The Tesseract begins to open its hole to everybody like my ex, and outside of that hole comes not a...
This nigga, bro. I'm trying to lock in, bro.
Tesseract begins to open its hole to everybody like my ex, and outside of that hole comes not a gay son nor a
Hold on, who that grandma, man? Who that auntie?
Tesseract begins to open its hole to everybody like my ex.
I'm trying to see what to her, man. Shit.
And outside of that hole comes not a gay son nor a thought daughter, but something even worse. And here we get Loki. And the first thing I gotta say for his arrival is, ugh!
What is that?
I don't know what about planet Earth could have constituted this reaction. Do you see where we're living right now? You can't be left, right, front, or center. Niggas can't even pick a direction. And this nigga in real life looking at the camera like he's trying to inappropriately touch me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take Loki, son. Nigga, if you such a lame ass. Loki starts.
Bro, how do you even think about this shit, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Loki, son. Nigga, if you.
Like, yo,
bro. Such a lame ass. Loki starts going crazy. I'm talking wiping the whole room out, straight vaporizing folk. And once Loki wipes out the room, the only person left to defend us is... Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we getting slotted out. Now, every single time I make an Avengers video, I constantly go after Hawkeye. And it has gotten to the point where I can't even drop one of these without all 5 Hawkeye fans always having something to say. They're either saying that I'm way too harsh, Black Widow's more useless, or my personal favorite, I'm a lie, this one's real fire. Hawkeye is the biggest factor to win because every time he isn't there, the Avengers lose. And I swear, all these comments were sent by the Chinese government. I refuse to believe y'all are real people. In this video, I'm really going break it down and dissect how Hawkeye is truly a fraud whenever the situations come up. We can start it off with number 1. How'd you let Loki get the ult off on you? Literally took his powers, or lack thereof, and made him a water boy for 70% of the movie. You could tally it up already, brother. You suck! But Loki escapes with the Tesseract, giving Nick Fury no other choice but to call the Avengers. And he begins his recruitment like it's draft night or something. Started it off with Natasha, and she's out there being captured by these Russians. They're doing an interrogation. But Natasha, I'm not gonna lie. But Natasha, I'm not gonna lie, is straight embarrassing them. She doing them like Raph from TMNT.
Because she looks good, that's the only thing saving her.
But Natasha, I'm not gonna lie, is straight embarrassing them. She doing them like Raph from TMNT.
Who gave them to you? Your mama.
And this had the Russians straight tight, but before they could even react, she gets saved by the bell, hearing that bitch-ass Samsung ringtone, and they give her the phone. And once she finds out that it's Nick Fury trying to recruit her for the team, she begins to go stupid. She was moving kind of crazy though, hitting a flip and breaking the chair off a nigga's back.
Incredible.
I ain't gonna lie, this one scene colder than anything Hawkeye's done. But Black Widow puts them all down, and with Black Widow as shooting guard, they decide to find the center. With the scene starting in the Arabian desert. I'm surprised I ain't see Soldier Boy out here. But they're all the way on the other side of the planet for one reason. Finding Bruce Banner. And for someone that was hiding for 2 years.
Who?
Years and a half, they found this nigga way too easily. You was out there.
Oh. Hulk. Man, I don't know who the fuck Bruce Banner is, nigga. I don't even know this nigga as the Hulk. I didn't know he had a name. I forgot about that.
Hiding for 2 straight years. And the thing that gets you out of hiding is an 8-year-old girl? Like, nigga, that is rape.
You can't fuck that lad, dog.
Like, nah, Bruce, getting caught chasing 8-year-olds is terrible looks. He out there moving like Kanye. Damn, how hard is it to not F with minors? They that good? Well, this isn't where I'd expect you, Bruce. Let me guess, you here with Gideon and them? Nah, it's just me. I figured you might want something more grown for a change. Trust me, if you knew the other guy, I had my fair share of grown.
This is a sick Negro.
And although I always make fun of the Unincredible Hulk, the way he's handled in this movie is perfect. The Hulk should really be treated like the coughing baby against the atomic bomb. Everyone that's ever around this nigga should be shitting their pants. And that's how everybody in this movie acts around Bruce. I especially love this scene right here where Bruce is like, stop lying to me! Had Black Widow up the pole with straight efficiency, even had everyone outside strapped up too. And for 2 seconds, I find it funny how y'all thought guns were gonna work, and then I got mad. You bought a bunch of—
Bro, that is, you literally explained it. They're supposed to fear this nigga. Obviously, bro. That's our first instinct. Up pull. Because they're scared, so it's like they're not critically thinking. Come on, bro. You can't get on their ass like that.
Army men with ARPs to take down the Hulk? Did y'all niggas not see the last movie?
But they nerfed him. Or is it not this one? I don't know, bro. All I know, bro, the information I got about Hulk right now is that he's trash right now. So it's like, there's no need for me to watch the movies that he's involved in.
He was in front of that university doing the army so bad, and this nigga comes in with an upside down tripod thinking he's gonna do something. Is this nigga serious? And this is just one of many things in this movie. You know what? Tally that too. Both Hawkeye and Shield are two cheeks of the same ass. But before we move on to the next character, I want to talk about Raid Shadow.
Get your money, black man, but we going to skip.
Next we get to Tony Stark, out here building some shift. I don't even know what he's doing right now. But every scene where he don't got the mask, he's gonna give you the greatest gif of all time. He is a walking, talking meme machine. I'm telling you, Tony facials gotta be the best. Finally, we get to Cap. The coldest intro out of the entire original 6. You got my man's punching in the gym, reminiscing about his past, his best friend, his country, his shorty. Yeah, you lose someone like Penny.
You're forgetting the good old days of old America, where us black people were not very loved. Shit, nigga. I don't. Hey, I cannot deny the nigga is tough, but I'ma always have my guard up, bro. The nigga could pop out of nowhere and start being racist, bro. Bro, the nigga was born during those times.
You got every
the golden days.
In his country, his shorty. Yeah, you lose someone like Penny, you got every right to crash out. He punches the bag across the room. Truly one of the best in the franchise, but this is when Nick Fury comes in to give him the method, the play. Stop Loki from getting the Uridium in Germany. And Captain America decides to pull up that same night. So we get to Germany and everyone's out there looking fancy as hell. And they all out there having money making conversations, moving just like these.
I think I should be a scholar. Indeed.
And while Captain America gets ready
Indubitably
to crash the party, we find out that Loki has already arrived. And Loki was out there just terrorizing niggas, not just physically, but also visually. Walking out the museum trying so hard to aura farm, fit was so trash had the whole crowd screaming,
hold on, y'all. Is that fake Dior?
Yeah, the fit was so weak the whole crowd had to run away. Loki booms a police car for no reason.
I ain't gonna lie, the first time I saw him do that, cause I think I did watch the movie. Well, bro, my memory is ass cheeks. The first time I saw him
walking out the museum trying so hard to aura farm,
to me it was tough. And he looked terrifying, so yeah.
Yeah, the fit was so weak the whole crowd had to run away. Loki booms a police car for no reason. I promise if you're in Miami, you're gonna see 5 drunk white girls driving a car just like this. And he ends up surrounding the entire crowd. He tells them all to kneel, and they're all looking at him like, man, shut up. Kneel! No, I'm crying. Little bro fell for the rage bait. Nah, they was out there straight frying, bro. Loki tries to make an example out of him, tries to make him rest with his favorite wrestler, only for Captain America to spawn right in. Oh, hell yeah! What the is a kilometer? Cap and Loki get to boxing, but there is something I gotta address, and we gonna have to dial it back to right here. When Loki was standing in front of the crowd and Widow was pressing him on the loudspeaker, he tries to shoot at her whip, but Widow weaves. And I really want you to keep this in mind, because I'm gonna be yelling about this later. This pisses me off. And they immediately get to squabbling. Shield to the chest immediately to a right. Brock Perry slam to knock the wind out his system, got him talking like Avengers assemble. He tries to throw the shield, deflected. Caps down 0-3. You gotta get back. Mr. Right hits this dodge like he's playing Dance Dance Revolution. Weaves again, got.
When the nigga dodges crazy, bro, you could never know with Zephfire, bro. if you do something, it's either he gonna cook you or he not gonna cook you. Nigga, that was tough. That was a crazy dodge. Nigga, okay, pause. Bro, a lot of people on this planet are not flexible like that. Oh, this is gonna be, this is diabolical. I could be able to I'm talking about the position, like going down. I'm not saying have the fast reflexes to dodge that shit, but I'm able to like bend over. Bro, never mind, bro.
I'm hitting the jump! Get boom! Yeah, this ain't no anime, nigga. That shit was weaker than a Cardi mixtape. Loki launches him away and gets the pole.
Wait, why he stop it?
Get boom!
Why did he stop it? Or there's some type of force field?
Yeah, this ain't no anime, nigga. That shit was weaker than a Cardi mixtape. Loki launches him away and gets the pole up to his head, telling him to kneel before his god. You got Cap kneeling to foreigners and taking orders from black people. I know it was a horrible...
Broski, I know he... Oh, bro. I know he wants to kill himself. In GTA, kill his character in GTA. Sensitive ass.
Day for him, but thankfully you got Cap kneeling to foreigners and taking orders from black people. I know it was a horrible day for him, but thankfully this is when the GOAT pulls up. Hey Natasha, Pepper ain't home for the weekend. I know you miss me. And while sliding into Widow's DMs, we get Iron Man pulling up and beaming Loki right in the chest. And that boy upped so many guns to his face, I don't even know how you own this shit, my nigga. And Loki done hit the Jordan gift. He was not trying to run that fade. Iron Man and Cap lock him up, but little did they know, Loki was plotting something the whole time. Natasha gets all of them on the helicarrier, trying to take them all to S.H.I.E.L.D. But before they can make any headway, some lightning begins to cover their path. With Loki looking extra shook, he's not ready for it. With Cap turning to him saying,
"What's the matter? Scared of a little lightning?"
I'm not overly fond of what follows.
And just as that sentence finishes, we see Thor landing on the roof, and he's only there for one mission.
What?
Get his brother. And he starts by entering the ship and turning Iron Man to a Mario death animation, grabbing Loki like a father ready to give him some discipline, and flies right off. And I ain't gonna lie, that gotta be the fastest mission clear I've ever seen in a movie. But here's the thing, you started a battle with Tony Stark. And in one of the coldest scenes in the movie, Tony's like,
"Stark, we need a plan of attack."
I have a plan. Attack.
my God. Thor calls ISO on Loki, and he's out there pissed.
Bro, he's literally like the only, okay, from my knowledge, the only character with his superpowers or whatever ability he has. How to put this? Bro, he's the only human character I can say, bro, I wish I had his fucking armor, bro. Or a lot of the shit he has. Shit, the nigga got bitches, nigga got money. Bro, who wouldn't want that? Obviously, when you say, yo, bro, which powers would you want to have? Like, I don't know, Thor, be able to fly, be strong as Captain America, or like, I don't know, be able to be like, be the same, have the ability of like Hulk, this version that's able to jump from like Earth into space, that one. The one that's able to destroy, that can destroy a planet, that nigga. But it's like, bruh, I don't know. It's just something. I think it's because I fuck with like cars, technology, this and that. Like the sonic boom, bro. That shit is just tough, bro.
Tony's like,
Stark, we need a plan of attack.
Just listen to this shit.
Attack.
my goat. Thor.
Bro, the sound design, bruh.
We need a plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack.
my goat. Thor calls ISO on Loki, and he's out there pissed off. Talking about some, what are you doing on my planet, brother? Had Loki talking like Monque, he said,
My brother, please calm down.
let me tell you this now. You will rue the day that you out.
Well,
Tackling Brody out of the sky, throwing him to the dirt right next to Ghana's jollof rice. Thor decides to get back and throws the hammer right at his chest. And Tony Stark was not playing with that disrespect. Tony blasts Thor right in the chest and hits him with the "This is Sparta!" right through the tree. And Thor immediately rebounds up and charges his ultimate and sprays it right at Iron Man. But instead of turning him into an Hassan victim, he gets juiced to the max. Shoots him in the chest, sending him way back, and they get to scrapping, flying him to the air, and Tony starts shoving Thor in the dirt, eating that Aisha curry cooking. And that nigga slaps him off and hits a Tank Davis backflip back into the ground. And even though Thor lost his hammer, he's still running that fade. Peep this. Right, block, block. block again. He starts crushing his suit with his bare hands, had Tony looking perplexed. And he had no other choice but to flashbang him. Bitch! Sending Iron Man across the stage, but he immediately gets back in those. Weave, liver shot, got him in the same pose where he got jumped. And
Bro, I don't...
immediately gets back in those.
That literally reminds me of that shit, bro.
Liver shot, got him in the same pose where he got...
This right here literally shows this nigga's too tough, bro. Or his suit is too tough. They had to jump him. This was not epic. Well, the scrapping was epic, but... Nah, bro. Hey, the thing is that I'm a person that prefers a fair one-on-ones, man. Or equal fighting, how to put this. Two dudes. But if it's a 2-on-1, bro, this is... Bro. This is gender-based violence. Bro, this is not it, bro. Two niggas had to jump him. It just shows this nigga's powerful, bro. He's strong. Or his suit is strong. Whatever. Bro, you know what I'm trying to say, bro. To this day, nah, man. It literally adds to this nigga being cool. That's why I was like, bro. Nigga, I wouldn't mind having, like, the things that this nigga got, bro.
Jumped. And Thor hits him with the... Watch out. Thor calls back the hammer like how y'all call back your ex. And before he can lay Iron Man down, he hits a boost on the ground, breaking that boy's ankles and clocking bro in the face. But before they can really go crazy, Captain America stops the fight, telling Thor, if you're really on our side, put down the hammer. No, bad call. He loves his hammer. And we get my favorite line in the film. He said,
You want me to put the hammer down?
charging at Cap with all his might and slams his shield, sending shockwaves throughout the entire area. And after seeing that Cap tank that bit with ease, Thor was like, damn, I guess you do got it, leaving Thor with a newfound respect for Captain America. One of my favorite parts of the movie. I had to put both hands up and call it some absolute cinema. But Loki gets captured and locked in a cage. And after this conversation, they all try to figure out what is Loki's main scheme. We get this really funny scene where Thor tries to defend his brother.
He killed 80 people in 2 days.
He's adopted.
I love how Tony Stark is genuinely trying to piss off Banner.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, RDJ the GOAT. And they all attempt to try to figure out Loki's scheme, why he's so quick to surrender and why he's so fine with sitting in a cell. And the only reason why we figure it out is because of Black Widow. And I know all three Hawkeye fans in all of my videos are so quick to say to me, Zeph, you always trying to diss Hawkeye, but what about Widow? And I'm here to tell y'all right now, it is not close. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this movie really shows how much of a fraud Hawkeye is, but it also shows how pivotal Black Widow actually is to the Avengers. Now, I know I'm about to glaze this scene and some of y'all gonna be like, Zeph, this really doesn't change anything in the plot. And I know it doesn't, but shut up, nigga. Prioritizing the agenda is the top priority. And when you're watching this interrogation scene, you can see that she's playing Loki like a fiddle, a straight ocarina. Like, first things first, girl, no one's looking at Thor in the background when you got that all over my...
Okay, I was about to get on there. It's like, bro, chill your. I was about to get on in that and say, yo, bro, chill your freaky ass down. But I ain't gonna lie, I did look. Bro, at the end of the day, I'm still a dude.
Screen. I'm sorry, but them shirts was really distracting me, to quote my boy Olo Wulu. Who wants backshot? During this entire conversation, by playing her cards right, she's able to figure out that Loki's main plan is to unleash the Hulk and using him to destroy the rest of the Avengers. But when she comes to relay the information, the entire group is already arguing, yapping about a whole bunch of BS. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But we get two very important things in this dispute. Number one, Cap and Iron Man get in an ideological argument, ending with Cap saying this.
You're not the guy to make the sacrifice play, to lay down on a wire and let the other guy crawl over you.
Not only did this line age like Dabo, it is perfect foreshadowing to Tony Stark's character arc. And number two, just to preface this again, I love how they handled Bruce Banner in this movie. Just him getting a little bit worked up got all the Avengers in shock, ready to up the pole at a moment's notice. They not bout that smoke. And before we move on, Cap also says this.
Put on the suit. Let's go a few rounds.
And if they laced up to box in that moment, I don't care if it's Steve, Lean, or Irish Spring Green. I got Iron Man in 5. He would have gave belt to ass. But once they're done arguing...
I don't know, bro. This nigga do be scrapping Captain America, bro. I don't know, bro. Hey, y'all can call me a pussy. Like, yo, boy, switch your side, man. Choose a side, choose a side. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, they both tough.
When Hawkeye finally does Irish Spring Green.
Obviously, the younger me would have probably said Iron Man because he got a fucking suit. Yeah, Captain America's strong, but he's still a human. But, bro, they ain't got a fucking suit, man.
Green. I got Iron Man in 5. He would have gave belt to ass. But once they're done arguing, Hawkeye finally does something useful for the other team. Oh my goodness, this nigga can't do nothing. Exploding the room they're all in to activate the Hulk and rescue Loki. And let's just say he succeeds in that first thing. Banner is on the floor losing his mind. And Black Widow is doing all that she can to bargain for her life. Banner, please, calm down. I will get you out of here on my life.
Your life!
Damn.
Here we get the hardest Hulk transformation in the MCU. They got his body ripping apart by the seams. This real life how Wembanyama was when he hit puberty. And as the Hulk transforms, Black Widow for some reason wanted to get one last look in dog. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. You getting in touch tonight. And she hits the jets. The way the Hulk is on her ass.
Man, that's a female, man. Leave her alone.
Moving like Professor X, doing everything in his power to lock her down. I saw this nigga jump through a vent. This is one of the scariest scenarios of all time. And y'all think FNAF is bad? And while Black Widow's still running for her life, you see the Hulk behind her like these? Hulk chases her down the corridor and slaps her to the wall. And before the Hulk can finish her off, Thor arrives with the save, getting two of the strongest Avengers in an ISO with not one interruption. We get a weave. I don't know where you aiming, dog. Stan Lee, Goofy, impeccable dodge right here, and Thor tries a block. He's doing all that he can to talk to Bruce, talking about some, we are not your enemies, Banner. Try to think. Yeah, if you know anything about the Hulk, that transformation comes with super strength and a fade, but not a single brain cell. Thor gets thrown to the ground, and the moment he does, he puts his hand out. And Thor doing this right here is the equivalent of a hood nigga losing a one-on-one fight and immediately going to get the blick. He immediately resorted to airing the whole room out. Can't even blame the nigga though. This is who you fighting. And once that hammer arrives, he bangs Hulk in the face, laying him down, and we got ourselves a real...
The American how to put this? All the money, all the American tax money put into buying equipment for like these things just went down the smoke, bro. So y'all taxes were used to buy this shit, and the shit was not even used.
Hammer arrives, bangs Hulk in the face, laying him down, and we got ourselves a real match. Hulk throws the wing, and we get a Usher slide right into a throw. Hulk catches the hammer but fails to lift it, and Thor hits him with a choke as a retort. And once that happens, this man Hulk starts jumping around the room until they crash into an upper room. We see an outside POV from a fighter jet, and I see him doing Thor like this. Yeah, bro, it's looking like it's over for you. And as Hulk goes to finish him off, a fighter jet hits him in the back, and this gets him all the way pissed off. He runs in, jumping at the jet and ripping it to shreds. And the moment the pilot tries to escape, he gets grabbed by the Hulk. I knew the nigga was like, I think I peed a little. And he gets thrown.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember. Now some of this shit I don't remember. That's why I'm like getting surprised. Nigga, my heart is beating because a lot of the situations that are happening here, I'm just thinking if I was in that position, bro. Bro. Man, I thought that nigga gonna be cool. Gucci. I was about to say, I thought that man was Gucci. I'm trying to say he's good. Gucci. Bro, you press that motherfucker little shit so he can exit. The nigga grabs it. Oh, bro. God, take me now.
To the sky, while the Hulk gets sent off to who knows where. And when the Hulk gets decommissioned, Thor gets hit with the most Looney Tunes pump fake I'd have never seen. He real life hit the Monque.
My brother, please calm down. Disappear.
Loki sends him straight down to Earth while he's stuck in that steel trap. And I can't lie, this a cold moment. Wait until the last possible second to eject out that bitch. Loki has a run-in with Agent Coulson, using his ultimate and stabbing him right in the back. And now I'm crying. Even on his deathbed, Agent Coulson is still talking smack telling Loki straight to his face, you won't win. You lack conviction. Niggas more scared of jobs than they scared of you. Had me watching this like... And when Loki with his straight megalodon tries to talk back, he real life gets shot right in the chest. And nah, this really confirmed it. This gotta be the first nigga I ever seen make God a useless title. Loki could have called himself the Father, the Son, or the Holy Spirit, and not a single nigga moving in that room.
Really, nigga?
I think you're more closer to the word God backwards, buddy. And while all this is going down, we now get to Hawkeye.
Expose him!
Hawkeye!
I can't stand him!
Hawkeye!
Bro, this thing is fucking... What is it? Sarcastic? The fucking sarcasm, bro.
I know if you made it this far, you were waiting for this, but Hawkeye, I gotta roast you! I really don't know how I let him slide. Man, bring your ass back here, nigga! Now, I don't know why this man with this Jeff from Clarence hairline got all his shooters in my comment section trying to come at me, but okay, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Hawkeye versus Black Widow in this movie does nothing but validate all my hatred to this complete and utter fraud of a hero. I just want y'all to keep in mind, Hawkeye is entering this fight fully fresh with a Loki mind control boost, and Black Widow's coming in after running to save her life from the Hulk and literally having a broken leg. And this nigga stood no chance. Like, I don't ever want to see y'all try to praise Hawkeye again. This nigga got concussed by...
Hey, let's put it like this. He got beat by a female. Nah, that was a joke. That was a joke. Don't take me literally, bro. Brother, can't make jokes these days.
A shorty whose only power is Taekwondo. Is this nigga serious? And I know one little nerd nigga's gonna be in the comments talking about some Zeph, his specialty is shooting, not combat. Bro.
Oh my god.
He can't even do that!
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga.
This nigga in damn near every Avengers movie and ain't do a single useful thing the entire run. I'm real life done, bro. F these niggas. But Loki escapes and the entire gang is defeated. Nick Fury tries to hype him up by throwing Agent Coulson's cards on the desk with his blood smeared all over him, inspiring the Avengers back into action. We make it to New York and... Y'all remember them cards I mentioned 2 seconds ago?
Huh?
Yeah, this nigga was lying. Them cards was never in his pocket. It was in his locker. He really grabbed them cards, covered it in blood.
Hey, broski. That's kind of fucked up and evil in a way. Like, is that his actual blood? Like, he had to take the cards, take some blood from that nigga's dead body, and then... Hey, bruv, what do they say, bro? If it works, it works.
And brought it back to the Avengers, straight gaslighting them, hitting them with the new Like, why you think in every single video I be attacking the ball niggas? You're always doing some trifling activity, ain't no way! Hawkeye breaks free of this spell and he's like, alright, I'm part of the good guys now. And wow, congratulations, the Avengers are officially a decimal place stronger. But they pull up to New York where Loki is, ready to put him down for the count. And that starts with Iron Man's ISO on Loki, and I'm not talking hands, I'm talking straight roast battle. Got him in the bar arguing like it's a PS4 party, and Tony Stark's dropping straight bangers. When Loki's out there saying, we got an army. Iron Man's out here saying, we have a Hulk. Immediate counter. I know Loki was stuttering like,
are these animatronics for inner...
Loki walks down on Tony and tries to take him out of commission, but... Nah, don't look in disbelief, nigga. You really this ass. And this ain't even the last time in the scene he loses some aura, cause he throws Tony Stark out the tower, and that man's suit comes in like my PS4 when I'm about to get robbed by ChatGPT. And once he puts the suit on, Tony comes back up and blasts Loki in the face. And nah.
Yeah, bro, remove that God title, bro.
It's crazy. They treated Loki like a whole bitch. I saw this tweet the other day, and it's actually...
You can never get away with having someone like Loki as a villain over an Avengers movie today. The villains of Avengers franchise,
factual. You could not make a movie today where the heroes just disrespect the villain like this. Literally nobody takes him seriously. You're only powerful because Thanos got you a little toy. And not even they like you. Earlier in the movie, the Minion almost took this nigga out. I cannot believe that for 14 years, we let the Avengers' first villain be a nigga with no badges. That gotta be embarrassing. But Loki unleashes the army and the Chitauri are out here going crazy. And they just out here booming anyone. Nobody on the streets is safe. You will get
Nigga, I just paid for that fucking core. Get boomed. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'd rather not even be created at all, or like have no existence. To live it, rather like, bro, it's either that or I get to live in that world. Nah, bro.
Touched. And while all this destruction's happening, you see Loki on the tower. Aura farming through all this demise. You about to get the weakest IG pick of all time. Drip like this is godly, but they want me to keep it low-key.
Man, you corny!
But Thor pulls up on Loki and he's tired of his shit. He's ready to spin back. Weave blocked in the face. Loki hits a full court miss and whips it back into a shot. And they clash, destroying the tower. And nah, this really crazy, both in person and over text. Somebody's getting crushed by the letter K. Thor tackles Loki and starts talking to him again. Look at this destruction, brother. Look at what you caused. And Loki, with acting worse than things I've seen from Stranger Things, looks at Thor in the face and is like, I'm sorry, brother. Let's fix this together. And look at Thor's face. He'd be so happy to fall for the same pump fake 10 times. I know men pray for a girl as gullible as this nigga. And he backdoors that nigga to the shock of absolutely nobody. Even with this stab, Thor not out the game, kicking this nigga down and hitting him with the... And this is where we get the scene that I waited this entire video to complain about. Peep game. I remember this shot by Loki, right? Him missing the aircraft with Black Widow at the helm. We get the exact same scenario here with Hawkeye. And I just want you to guess how that goes.
I don't know what y'all gonna say about this one now, bro. Bro. I literally just show that clip of her and show this clip of this nigga. Bro, I don't know what else y'all gonna be fighting about, bro.
What do you mean? I genuinely have no more words for this nigga. You should kill yourself now. Loki hits the God of Blast and flies out that bitch. And he was massively playing with his aura right here. Imagine the ship was a second late. But we get back to the human musketeers, and with them crash landed on the ground, they got a new objective. Clear the entire city out. And I don't know, bro, some of these civilians clearly don't need y'all. But while they're getting ready to defend home turf, the musketeers, and with them crash landed on the ground, they got a new objective. Clear the entire city out. And I don't know, bro, some of these civilians clearly don't need y'all. But while they're getting ready to defend home turf, something unexpected comes out of the hole. Like when you're smashing a pregnant woman and the baby grab your meat.
Okay, bro, what the fuck kind of shit?
Nobody saw this coming. They see the mother of all aliens descend from the sky while dropping more Shatari all throughout New York City. Had Cap looking up in disbelief, he like, damn, I know none of them got papers. The Shatari start destroying things all throughout.
And they are little aliens.
Damn, I know none of them got papers. The Shatari start destroying things all throughout New York, leaving Cap with no other choice but to go off on his own, leaving Hawkeye and Widow to defend his back. And Cap immediately goes on the run. He knows exactly what his objective is. But this ain't before he does some very necessary aura farming. Yes, Mr. I Slide on Cars was aura farming since his first appearance. But Cap pulls up on 12, telling them his exact plan, and they're just like,
who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
But once Cap takes out Shatari in their face, they are more than willing to comply. Everybody gets together on the ground, and this is where Hawkeye says this.
I have unfinished business with Loki. Yeah? Get in line.
Get in line for what, bro? You getting your ass beat? Trust me, I'm good. But while they're together on the ground, we just hear with Bruce Banner pulling up late as hell. My fault, y'all. Traffic was crazy as hell. Dog, what traffic? No one trying to come out here. Niggas just love lying. And while Bruce is trying to explain why he came 30 minutes late, Iron Man immediately brings a Space Glizzy towards him. Had everyone looking in disbelief. This is like when you playing Fortnite and your ally brings the enemy to you, being like, bro, they caught us, bro. We got caught. Bro, not we, nigga. You. But the galactic Glizzatron starts gliding across the floor, leaving Bruce Banner to walk right towards it. And I don't think anyone's gonna argue with me when I say this. This is the hardest scene in the entire movie.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
And as Hulk slams the Chitauri straight in the face, Iron Man explodes the rest of his body. And when the rest of the Chitauri get geeked, we see the Avengers all lined up, ready to tweak out. One of the most iconic shots of all time. If you can make Hawkeye look cool, that's a yes out of me. And this is where Cap lays out the method, the play, the art of war to make sure that Earth comes out on top. Starting with Hawkeye at the one, the point guard, staying on top of the building, watching all patterns and handing out assists when needed. Next, we got Iron Man as the wing defender. We get this really hard line from Cap right here. He says,
"Anything gets more than 3 blocks out, you turn it back or you turn it to ash."
Next up, Thor. Cap was tired of Thor gassing himself up as a god despite him using his thunder not once. And Cap just said,
Put hands on one of them niggas.
"You better spam that lightning like Kai begging for subs. I need you up there." With Thor flying right off, and peep the Black Widow stare.
This is a W because hey, this man do love his he do love his white woman, man.
There, with Thor flying right off, and peep the Black Widow stare.
Oh boy!
I know a lot of y'all in that same scenario folding like this.
What is... I'm sorry.
Cap saw that stare and realized she can't leave his side at all. He needs that. Told Shorty, "Stay here, you with me." Like that one teacher asking the girls to stay after class. "Buddy, I know what you are." And to end it off, he said,
Hulk. Smash.
Hulk jumps up and immediately dunks on one of them niggas, while jumping to the next building and slamming another. And nah, look at his face when he's getting shot, bro.
Really, nigga?
Yaga! Yeah, you was asking for that one. And he just goes crazy on the rest, sending one through a window. I know the niggas inside confused as hell. And he jumps back up, blicking 2 ships at once.
What the fuck is that video?
He's inside confused
The hell is that?
as hell. And he jumps back up, blicking 2 ships at once. Oh yeah, nigga. That's Big Hulk. We got Thor
Block my dreams, literally.
licking 2 ships at once.
Block my
Oh
dreams.
yeah, nigga. That's Big Hulk. We got Thor up there looking like Percy Jackson. He starts electrocuting the entire hole. Got him looking like the fact that he's able to wipe the army out this easily, I don't know why he wasn't doing this before. You got Hawkeye up there doing the only thing he's good at, shooting people. And Iron Man's out there playing Mario Kart, weaving the Chitauri throughout this city and doing so much property damage you would have thought the Knicks won the championship. They continue to go crazy, but peep this alien dapping the wall up. Even with aliens, it's a universal male experience. But Iron Man weaves them all out, leading us to Cap and Widow. Widow unlocks a new weapon in her inventory and shoots one of the Chitauri. Decides to change her plan to get the Tesseract, getting a vertical boost from Cap, allowing her to make her escape, leaving Captain America to fight on his own. One-man army get fitty. But thankfully, Iron Man comes in with the assist, but peep this phase aim right here. Nah, get Tony signed to the clan. No wonder Max left.
my nigga. I played Fortnite, bro.
Iron Man bulldozes through 4 of them niggas getting a 1-up, and we see Cap hitting the craziest combo I done ever seen. A jump shot backward shield hit and slams this nigga to the ground. Yeah, I don't even want to know what status your body was left in after that. Cap and Iron Man still going brazy, which leads us to the Hulk, who's teaming up with Thor, just wiping niggas out. That's what I love to see.
I hate this scene. I hate this scene.
Niggas out.
I hate this scene because they had to jump this nigga to defeat him. Still, bro, it shows this nigga is strong. They pussy, bro. Fair one-on-ones.
What I love to see. 2 of the strongest Avengers teamed up, and once they finish the battle, they both stand there trying to get a flick. Little does he know, Hulk does not play that when an ugly big call you twin. Get your ass up out of here. But we get back to Cap and Dog. Nah, this is what I be telling y'all niggas. Captain America is a threat, but if I didn't scare all 3 Hawkeye fans away already, I gotta say something I never wanted to say.
Say the line, Bart!
Hawkeye actually looks cool. Yeah! When Loki's trying to escape the scene, Hawkeye gets this really cold shot and dimes it right in his face.
This literally... Nigga, please.
Spiraling him to the ground, and before he could even catch a breath.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember this.
The Hulk just Superman dove into this nigga, and he somehow still has a functioning spine. And Loki gets up pissed talking about some ENOUGH!
You are all of you beneath me. I will not be bullied by that.
Shut your stupid ass up, man.
Yeah, nah. This nigga really tried it. You really a grown-ass man talking about some stop bullying me. Expecting anyone to take you seriously. Yeah, no wonder you was out there kissing concrete. Had that nigga hanging both hands up like he in a playoff crowd. Lays him down like he's Snow White, but the only kiss you're getting is the kiss of death. With Hulk walking away saying,
Puny God.
perfect. But just to show you how useless Loki is, even though the main antagonist is gone, the Chitauri are still somehow cooking the Avengers. And Iron Man realizing that they're in New York and decides to nuke them niggas. Flying a nuke all the way up into the portal, letting it go, seeing Thanos' gargantuan army and blowing it into pieces. Saving the day and crash landing down to Earth. And he would have got done like Flat Stanley if Hulk didn't come in to save his ass. And the day is saved.
Best movie of all time, broski. I'm gonna see y'all boys. I'm gone.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a 50 bands.